Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Cayman's Rejects. This is going to be episode 13. Is that right, John?
Yeah, 13.
Yeah, we're calling this one an uninvited guest. There will be a guest on the stream, and they were, in fact, invited. So they didn't pop in here and force us into this at gunpoint. Um, I have to say very little because I am at gunpoint right now. So if I want to go ahead and throw it over to John before I do the recap of last time, so we can do our community champions.
Yeah, thanks so much. Just giving a shout out to our community champions, starting off with Lethal Shadows Gaming. They manufacture high detail premium figures where you can elevate your tabletop gaming experience with ultra high detailed miniatures. They also carry other assorted types of items such as dice, coasters, and model paints. And speaking of model paints, Cephalopod Studios is our other community champion. Lethal Shadows and Cephalopod Studios have partnered together. Cephalopod is the creator of Cuttlefish Cutos. They engineered for the beginner in mind, made by gamers for gamers. That both of them are now at Emerald City Comic Con, sharing a booth, and it's from what I've heard and the pictures I've seen, it is phenomenal over there right now. So definitely want to go check those guys out if you have not seen them. Give them a follow on their page. Also, shout out to Hans Half Elven, another content creator that is immersive in D&D content and many other fantasy related topics. If you're not following Hans Half Elven, definitely want to go check him out. He just does like out of the box, crazy D&D content, fantasy content that is just out of this world right now. And then, of course, we have Free Range Studios, freelance artist painting a brush above. One of our homies, good friend of ours, most humble streamer that we know in the community. I mean, you could just jump into his channel and just talk to him about whatever, life, painting, whatever you want to do. It's just such a laid back stream, and he's just giving shout outs to everybody left and right trying to promote the community. And speaking of free range minis, he's actually here with us right now blessing us with his presence. So we do have the man, the myth, legend here with us, free range minis on the stream.
No, I'm not. It's a trap. Hello, everyone. I have nothing to say. Take it away.
Luke, I don't know if you're muted.
Yeah, I was having a little bit of mic trouble. Yeah, so I do want to thank Free Range for coming on. It has been fun making a really cool character for him, and I hope everyone will enjoy what we have in store tonight, because I know I am going to enjoy it. So I want to get into our recap, where last time we left off, our band of spacefarers made their way into a strip club that is a front for a slave, drug, and gun running operation. Here in the interior, they found themselves wondering who to send in, and decided to send two of the most chaotic people in the group. Tron being the upper part of that scale of chaoticness.
Damn, that sounds racist. Jesus Christ. Well, I'm just minding my own business.
So, as we find ourselves in this bar, it is now currently on fire. You guys allowed somebody to make a call out, and so now the police and ambulances are on the way, as you guys have dismembered an individual who happens to be a higher up in the Belrev Principality, the people responsible for the mining and distribution of driftstone, which is a very hot commodity in the galaxy as it's used to make drift engines. Tron has found himself with a newfound weapon, being this man's arm, Mason Chadwick's arm, and You guys left off with Tron yelling on the comms to destroy the phone, the woman who made the call sending a text and then dropping the phone and letting you know that they are coming for you. So, let me get this playing. Oop. Also, free range, there is a link in the Discord Hellfire chat for Owlbear Rodeo. Awesome. So that'll give you a little bit of audio to go along with all this. So, what are you guys doing? You guys are in here, you hear sirens in the distance. Are there any immediate moves that you guys want to make? You have a man who is slowly bleeding to death, has some medical treatment, but more like wartime, in the middle of battle treatment.
Are we free roam right now? Or
you guys are free roam. There are no enemies who are wishing to affect you at this moment.
I want to look at this gun right here, real quick.
Okay. You go over to that gun. It is a pulsecaster rifle.
The hell am I at? Okay.
Yeah, pulsecaster rifle.
So I walked over here. Looking at this weapon, what is, you said pulsecaster?
Pulsecaster, yeah. So it is a weapon. It sends a low voltage blast at its target. It has a longer range than a handheld pulsecaster, and the blast is able to stun a target, and it deals non-lethal damage.
So, sort of like a cattle prod.
Yeah, long range cattle prod. If you want to pick it up, you can go to the compendium and look up pulsecaster, and you can drag and drop it onto your sheet if you want to pick up that pulsecaster rifle.
Would I know what the stun radius, or not stun radius, but like if I stun someone or hit, so if I got a successful hit with somebody, would I know what the stun time is?
Like the chances that they get stunned?
Yeah, essentially.
So if you roll a natural 20, they have to roll a fortitude saving throw. If they fail that saving throw, then they get stunned for 1d4 rounds.
Break 1d4 rounds for me.
So
like break that down.
If it's in the middle of combat and you use that on somebody, then it'll go 4. Everyone will go 4 times if they roll a 4 on that d4 before they get to go again. They can't do any actions or moves.
Okay, yeah.
For that many rounds of combat. If you use it outside of combat, then we'll play with that time a little bit. Especially if you roll a natural 20.
I pick it up and throw it to Snook. I think he has pretty good. Well, let me ask you: is this like pistol or?
This is a rifle.
Where the fuck is ice cream at?
Is it a long arm then?
It is a long arm, I believe, is what it's listed as.
That would benefit someone that is proficient with long arm.
Yeah, long arms, and it's a two-handed weapon.
I don't think I have that. I think Ice Cream does, but he's not in this room right now. I go over the hold on. I go over the I go over the comms. Who's capable of handling a long arm rifle? I have a weapon in here that could help us. I think that's Bonds and Crash.
That's me. I can only use small arms.
I can handle a long arm. You know what I mean?
Jesus Christ. Okay, Dr. Doom, come in here and pick this up.
You bring it here. I'm taking care of these flames right now.
Alright, so I pick it up. Is there any ammo with it, or...?
It takes a battery, like your laser pistols. It does have a battery in it, and it has 40 charges, so you can fire it 40 times before it has to be recharged.
right, I pick it up and move out the room. So, just to give into the, just to add some time dilation, I'm moving to right here.
Okay. All right. So what is everybody else doing?
So, from what I remember, I was dealing with these slaves over here. I had the controller. Did I?
You did not
have I already-
unlock them yet. No. The last thing
Okay.
before you unlocked them, Tron was running into the other room to try to stop a call, and that's kind of where we left off.
Okay.
Just so you know, I tripped over the phone call line. It unplugged from the wall. The call stopped. I said, "Whoops."
Whoops.
All right. Well, I'm gonna talk to these guys real quick then.
Okay, so you see 7 slaves in there currently. There's a Yosoki, there's 2 Shirin, there's a human, an elf, and an android. There's 2 humans, an elf, and an android.
Look, I'm gonna let you guys go, but if you guys can have any information on where Stahl tipped in the little rat guy that was running around, you know where he went. Can you let me know? Any information would help.
Roll a... I want you to roll a diplomacy check. I want you to do it with disadvantage. Your voice is intimidating, just in general. And these are all slaves who are not used to decent human contact, or decent contact with individuals in general. So I need you to roll a diplomacy check with disadvantage.
Let me ask you, since it's still free roam, correct?
Yes.
Could I technically roll if I was to? I guess. Well, I couldn't use dash because we're free roam. So if I went to the room with him, could I roll a disadvantage to help?
To help him, like,
So,
to help him do
example,
diplomacy?
Yeah, so example, I go to the room with him and then roll disadvantage to help, essentially.
I'll let you get to the room, and I will let Chris re-roll, but he won't have to roll disadvantage if you're there helping him. He can just roll a straight roll instead of disadvantage.
Alright, cool. Alright, so I'm gonna make my way up. It's this.
Yep.
Well, let me ask you.
That's the door right there,
This
yes.
door? Okay, yeah, that's okay. That's what I thought.
Do you put the severed arm away? Because I think that's not gonna help.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
Are you putting the severed arm away? Because I don't think that's gonna help with diplomacy.
Well, originally I was gonna wave it through the door slightly and be like, "Hey, how's it going?" And then pull it away and be like, "Hey." No, but apparently, no. I'm gonna put the severed arm away
Okay.
in my backpack.
Yeah, you put it in your
for
backpack.
later. I'm just gonna come in the room and then go to this corner and be like, "Hey, man, I'm here." And sure.
I tell him, look, I've worked with the Resistance. I've freed many slaves before, and I'm an android myself.
At the same time he says that, I'm gonna take all 4 arms and say, "It's okay, we're here to help you." But at the same time, one of my arms I'm not paying attention to has that severed arm, shaking it as a fifth, saying, "It's okay, everybody, we're here to help."
Okay.
What does he
Don't
get on
mind
his
him,
roll?
he's taking some brain damage.
Chris,
No, what is he
Chris,
get
you
on
can
his
roll.
rolls?
You can roll diplomacy one more time, Chris.
Yeah, do it. Diplomacy.
16. Okay.
God damn it.
The elf woman kind of comes forward. She says, I was brought here by Tipton from Bone Fortuna, but as soon as he sold us to Mr. Chadwick, he disappeared. He came to the club, I think, 1 or 2 days and then stopped showing up. I don't know what information I could have that would help you at all.
Well, do you have any idea Did you overheard any discussions he may have had?
I knew he was meeting up with a couple contacts, one of which I assume was Chadwick, but he had quite a bit of ammunition and other arms and the like to dispense, and he didn't give them all to Chadwick, so he must have met up with somebody else.
So we might be looking for another arms dealer.
I don't know if this helps, but the ship that he brought us here on, it was called the Bone Grinder.
Oh my god.
The bone grinder. I've experienced that before myself. Alright, well, I appreciate it. I pressed the button to unlock the collars.
Yeah, you see they're all kind of, they get a rush of relief as the collars that fit pretty tightly all begin to unclasp and fall to the floor. And the
get out of
elf...
here and get somewhere safe.
Right. And they all begin to just rush past you guys.
I have a question. This one right here,
Yes.
is that like a rat? Like
Yes.
small smash?
Yeah, he's about 3.5 feet tall.
Was it he or she?
It is a he.
Do they run by me?
Yes, they do.
I want to grab them by the scruff.
Okay. So let me get the rest of these guys out, and then I will bring them back. So you grab him by the scruff.
So, question: were they heading for this direction or that?
No,
direction?
they were heading out this door and then directly out the back door, which is currently propped open.
All right, yeah. So, what do you need me to roll?
I need you to roll an athletics check.
That's what I figured. Okay.
Can I interfere with his
Got that fur? No, you don't. You don't interfere with shit, bitch. No.
Okay.
Billy.
So yeah,
Billy,
as you grab them, they're caught off guard and they let out a quick scream before looking up at you. You holding them by the scruff with one arm, one of your other arms holding another severed arm. You're strapped to the teeth with weapons.
Honestly, I just want to take the severed arm and slap them in the face, and ask them questions.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Can I interject and slap him with intercept the arm and slap him with it?
Hey,
Slap the arm
robot, shut up. See with you later. I just want to really. So hold on. Here's what I want to do. I want to pull ice cream to the side and say, hey. Or no, not ice cream. Well, so I pull ice cream to the side and to the, I guess, rat. I want to say, hey, what do you really know what happened here?
He says, I do not know very much of what has happened. I was brought here weeks ago. I do not know this Stoll Tipton that you speak of.
I shake him and I say, what do you know about the ride that you came in on?
Roll an intimidation check.
You said intimidation. Intimidation. Oh, shit. God damn it, I'm not even fully leveled up for this.
Oh gosh.
That doesn't count. Add like 12 to that.
Let him go. He clearly knows nothing.
This is like a level 2 rolls.
Yeah.
Add 12.
No, you have one more skill point, and I'll throw it in Intimidate, so you can add a +1 to that. Also, as part of your level up. By the way, for anyone listening, they were out of internet for like the entirety of
like
the last
4
week.
fucking days.
So,
yeah.
And then I need you to pick 2 skills, and you get an extra D6 that you get to roll with those 2 skills.
Intimidate. I'm gonna put that D6 on this intimidate.
Okay, so let me mark that down, and then I'll actually add it as a mod onto your sheet later, and then you need to pick another skill.
Bluff?
Bluff, intimidate, and bluff. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so you can roll an extra D6 and add it onto your intimidate roll.
I appreciate it, but yeah, no, we definitely, and I have others can vouch for that. We had no internet, me and fucking Nadaro, for like 4 days.
Yeah, wasn't great.
Oh god damn it! No,
Too. So that's a 10 because we upped your intimidate just now as well.
Jesus Christ!
I'm telling you the truth. I don't know. I'm not aware of what ship brought me here, but I do not know this stole Tipton. I don't think I can help you, good sir.
Can I use my like? So I have 4 arms, and I have the other, severed arm in my hand. Can I just slap him with that severed arm back and forth? Say, hey, are you sure?
Yeah, you do so. He seems pretty adamant that he does not know Stall Tipton, but he says, the ship we came in on was, it was called the Fairy Fire. Is that good enough? Does that satisfy you?
Fairy Fire? Like, I just hear Fairy Fire, right?
Yes.
Alright. With that I say, God damn it, and I hit, like, just throw him to the ground, or he, shim, whatever, to the ground. I say, alright, ice cream. He said Fairy Fire. I don't know what to tell you.
So he kind of scurries away, trying to escape whatever situation he has landed himself in. You guys do hear the sirens are now getting closer and closer.
Look for arms. We have incoming. We need to get out of here.
I take the severed arm and bend all 5 fingers up and say, high five, let's scroll through this door. I roll through this door, exit on RO.
Okay.
Before we roll out, is there any way I can check this room?
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
That is up to you if you think you might have enough time, but
I want to try. I know it's going to be closed, but I want to try and investigate because I know there was money and other stuff in there. I want to see if there's anything left behind.
okay. I start clearing out some of these people who had been running away. Okay, so you start heading to that room. What is everyone else doing while Nodara is doing this?
Just before we ended though, she had this one had made the call, right, and said they're coming.
She made the call and then she sent a text message and said that they're coming.
Okay, so I look at her and say that was, and I execute it with my pistol.
Okay.
So
Go
I get
ahead
on the
and,
comms and say, guys, we need to get the fuck out of here.
yeah,
now.
go ahead and roll an attack with your pistol. And this is your skip shot pistol that you're using?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, with the 19 there, as you put the pistol up to her head, she like seems terrified for a moment, and then she just begins to accept her fate as you fire the gun, and for a moment nothing happens, and then as the blast comes back into existence, it blows out the entire back of her skull as it splatters across that back wall and her body just folds.
Is that entirely necessary?
That seemed a bit excessive.
Absolutely necessary. Let's fucking go. I start making my way back towards the back door.
Okay.
Alright, I guess we'll go.
Nodara, you can make it to this room. That the door is locked.
Okay, I want to check in the room. Do I need roll computers?
Yeah, you need to roll computers or engineering. 19. Yeah, so as you hook up your data jack and you begin hacking into the system, the door dings and then you hear the lock disengage.
Okay.
As you look onto the interior of the room, you see the individuals that were in here when you entered are no longer there. It looks like things are hurriedly thrown about, like they were trying to grab whatever they could before they got out. There are currently, you see 2 monitors down at the bottom screen, down there. that seem to be still functioning. But you hear everyone else on the comm unit yelling that it's time to get out. So are you going to spend the time to try to gather information in there?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna take that chance, even though I might get stuck in here, but yeah. I want to just try, very scarily look through the drawers, maybe glance on the computer. I mean, I don't want to spend no lengthy time, but maybe just quick glance, see if there's anything on there that catches my eye.
Okay, so on the computer screen, as you kind of take it off of its sleep mode, basically, you see the schematics for what looks like a large bank of some sort. There are X's and lines drawn across it. Seems like they were planning some sort of heist at this bank, wherever these schematics go to. Within the drawers, you find not much. It looks like the drawers have already been pulled and anything of value taken out of them. Are you wanting to upload the schematic of the bank?
Yes.
Okay, so you're able to upload the schematic, and then are you sticking around any longer?
No, I'm gonna get and run and try to get out of here before I get cornered in here. So
Okay.
I just want to try and book it to the back where the rest are.
Okay, so as you all begin booking it, let's see here. You all begin running down alleyways. You guys are about a 30-minute jaunt from a 30 to 45 minute from your safe house, and the cops are closing in on the area. Can I have who is good at culture?
I have a +5.
So I just want 2 people to roll culture checks.
You said culture, right? All right, I got you.
I have a 5. What does everyone else have?
So Tron rolled 1, got an 11, and Bynes rolled 1,
Oh,
got a
my bad.
28. So Bynes, you have with what you do for a living, this isn't the first time that you've had to run from the authorities. And with this kind of presence that you're hearing closing in, they're probably starting to set up a perimeter as well. So you guys are gonna have to find some place to hide, and fast.
Can Zaga do a computer's check to see what's in the area that would be like a good spot in?
Yeah, so go ahead and roll a computer's check for me.
Is that a mine? Is
That's
that a
you
mine?
rolled a natural 1.
Wow.
So as you are running through and you're trying to type on your mobile data, your mobile computer basically, everyone's running through alleyways, and you just trip, you totally wipe out, and it cracks the screen of your computer.
I don't find anything with the 13.
Not when it's a natural 1.
Oh, darn.
What are the chances that I can try to roll it, or no?
You can try as well.
Okay, let me. Let me.
23. So as you're looking through, there are a number of other bars and establishments in the area, all of which also ran by criminals, most likely. This red light district is pretty large. So you'll probably have to find some sort of establishment to get into and blend in, which is going to be a feat in itself, as you guys stand out a lot. But
have to separate to hide.
you can start, if you would like, directing them basically with Google Maps on your wrist towards the closest establishment, if you would like, Nodara.
Yes.
Okay, so as you guys start dodging and weaving through alleyways, I need everyone to roll stealth checks.
Oh god.
We just upped your stealth, Zaga, so There you go.
I know, I'm finally doing better.
Let me,
That was pretty good all around.
Wow.
We still need one from Tron. I will roll one for Bowser.
no, hold on. There we go. I was double muted. If I go through, so I would go through this door and that door, correct?
Yes.
All right. Can I grab this dude?
You want to grab his body?
Yeah. Fuck it.
Okay. Yeah, roll an athletics check to try to lift and run with him, and you will have disadvantage on your stealth check.
Can I just grab his arm?
Well, his arms are still connected, but you're going to be dragging another body. So either way, if you want to drag him along, you're going to have disadvantage on stealth because you're dragging another person.
Don't worry, I'm going to drag another one soon.
Okay, so you got to roll twice for stealth and take the lower one. Ron.
Oh shit! God damn it! Of course you would do that.
You're dragging another body.
Didn't I do sleight of hand?
To what? Steal him?
I just want his arm.
Oh, you just want his arm. You just want to chop off his arm?
Yeah.
All right. Do you have a knife of some sort?
Yeah, sure. I got all sorts of shit.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead and roll athletics to try to chop off his arm quickly.
Yeah, that'll work. Why can I not see my fucking...
The 14.
Oh,
okay, you managed to chop off like the upper forearm.
Do I have his hand? That's all I need.
Yeah, you have his hand. Yes.
All right. What else do you need?
Nothing. You rolled your stealth check, so that's fine. So the only one who did poorly on their stealth check was Bowser, but the average of you guys' rolls will make up for that. So as you guys begin dodging and weaving through the streets, find yourselves at the nearest establishment that Nodara is leading you to. So I need to get you all together. Oh.
Question. So the hand that I chopped off in the forearm. Did I get all 5 fingers or 6, 7, 12?
How many 5 fingers.
Okay. And it's like full arm, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so I use one of my hands to hold that full arm in hand, and then as I take off running.
Okay. So you guys come to this smaller establishment called the Psilocybin. At this point, you guys have emerged in the out of one of the alleys to the front of the building. You guys still hear sirens in the area. But we will get... Yes. Alright, so Dr. Yarble, you hear the sirens also in the area, which isn't an unusual thing for where your business lies. But this is in an inane amount of police and medical vehicles that you hear around you. And as you begin to step outside, this is your character token, by the way, free range. You see this group of 7 individuals, 8, 9 if you count the 2 drones. And they are winded, they are sweating. One of them is holding 2 severed arms.
Did you flip to a new page? I don't see that.
Oh, shit. Yep. Sorry, that's my bad. There we go.
I'm swinging this severed arms, and it's like a, helicopter. Or party sticks.
Alright. This is the front of the building?
No, this is actually the back of the building.
Okay, we're at the back in the alleyway.
Yeah, your front door is down here.
Okay, I'm gonna say... I would have stepped out over here. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
Taking out the trash.
Yep, for sure.
Something that I'm used to seeing. I guess I'm just gonna kind of glance over at the group. I don't want to interact with them or anything like that. Just kind of make eye contact.
Yeah, the rest of you see this this humanoid creature. Do you want to describe what you look like, free range?
Sure. I am very slender. Very similar to the character token that we have. Tall, dark in color, very small cap over my head. Of the Hortus race, which is very uncommon to see. Very humble clothing, try not to stand out, darker grays, almost like a skirt, if you will, for my legs, and that's all you see.
Yeah, and so if all of you wanted to roll for me, let's see. Yeah, all of you. If all, yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I just wanted you to all roll life science.
All right. Oh shit! I didn't click the thing. Wait, do we need to click our token or no?
For rolling, no.
Okay.
So anyone who got over a 15 or more, you guys have seen or at least heard of Hortuses. They are a fungal race of humanoids. They are known to be very deadly in their own right. Their skin kind of exudes poison. They can push pores into the air around them, or spores, into the air around them that can have different effects depending on the type of Hortus. But you see this large, very tall, slender, and lithe Hortus man taking out the trash at this facility called the Psilocybin.
That guy looks scary. Definitely stay away from that one.
Yeah, they're not that bad. I had a girlfriend once, was one of those Hortus, and I took a nibble off her, and I was high for like a week.
What? I don't even think I want to know or understand what you just said.
I look over at Ice Cream Sandwich and say, "Hey, do you have any athlete's foot?" Check my pocket and wonder if there's any left.
That would be no.
Look at Zugga and shrug my shoulders. Do you understand what he said?
I think I do, but I don't want to.
Okay.
Noticing their haste, I'm going to open up the back door into our kitchen area, and gesture at the group. Well, are you going to come in or not?
Guys, to me, that's a universal sign. Let's get the fuck going. So.
Okay, going and following the spooky man seems like a totally good idea.
I throw all forms up and say, I don't speak sign language. What? Should we go in there? Oh, apparently one of us went in there, so I guess we should all go. No.
Well, I was gonna get caught by the cops, or possibly get high. Get high.
And I said, yeah, we need to go now before we get caught. Just need to get off the streets, and it's the only opportunity.
I pushed Zugga off her tank and say, "I'm riding this shit in. Get him away."
What? No, that's not how this works. Bring him back.
No.
He doesn't like it. Get up. He doesn't like it.
No.
Make haste, my friend. Have a seat.
Okay, we're going in now.
No, you let me ride on. God damn it.
So you all.
I say fuck it and go in.
Yeah, as you all enter, into this back room.
While holding on to Zugga, as Zugga, the tank goes through the fucking door.
Yeah.
You little tank tread bastard.
So as you all enter in, you come into this kitchen area in this back room where there are shelves stocked with food and drink. This is obviously some sort of bar, much smaller and more remote than the strip club you were just in, the Mobius strip. But you are now all in this confined space with this Hortus individual. You hear the sirens still closing in, probably setting up a perimeter like Bynes had thought.
Changing the tone of my voice, I'm going to gesture for them to continue through the kitchen. Well, come on now, have a seat. They don't want to know that you're here.
All right.
I say, who
let's find
is
out.
here? Who knows us? We're here.
This isn't my first rodeo, son. Or you can leave.
No, we're
Okay,
not.
yeah, I just go outside and say I'm gonna leave. I don't know what rodeo this is.
So
You will ignore, ignore the party in terms of that and allow whoever's coming in to come in. Whoever goes out, goes out.
So, as you all either make your way further into the establishment or head back out into the alleyway, it seems you are safe for now. You see there are a number of other individuals in here, all of which do not look like... they don't look like the people to immediately go and call the cops, because they probably have warrants of their own. But there is whispering among the many tables in here as they see the many individuals begin to enter into the main bar area. There's a Yosoki bartender who is currently washing some glasses and looks over at Dr. Yarble. So, boss, what's up with these people you've brought in the back?
They were in a bit of haste. Serve them right. Treat them
Ah.
like no other. The same.
Very
And I
well.
just kind of wink at him.
Alrighty, so bottom shelf. And he begins getting drinks for you all, of which does not seem of like great value, and begins sliding them across the bar to you.
Oh, food, delicious.
Okay. Bazar will come and take a seat. Nadaro, are you staying in this back kitchen area, or are you moving into the bar area?
I'm not sure. I feel a little uneasy being here. It's like I'm not sure if I trust being here. I'm kind of in between. Should I go outside with Tron or should I stay here? I'm not really sure.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just
Retconning.
kind of hang back here for a minute, see if any commotion happens in the next like kind of 10-15 minutes up front. If everything seems kosher, then I'll move up front.
Okay.
But right now I'm just gonna kind of hang back here.
And what are you doing, Tron?
I went outside. I don't know this guy. I mean, he just showed up. I mean, he's throwing out trash. Fuck that. I went outside.
I get that you're outside, so I didn't know if you were sticking around the area or if you were planning on trying to head somewhere else.
I mean, I know we're being sought after. I'm gonna play it off and stand right here in this corner and smoke a cigarette.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on.
Enter a hopeful guy in the alley. Crazy
Dr.
man
Yarble.
with spare arms.
Dr. Yarble's going to notice that not everybody in the party that he welcomed into his establishment is here and make his way back into the kitchen.
Okay.
Have you made a decision?
I'm not sure. I feel a little uneasy here. I don't trust Easy. I don't know. I don't know if this is a trap. I'm not sure. I'm just kind of gonna look around in the kitchen, kind of trying to look busy while my mind's thinking what I'm going to do.
Okay. In looking around in the kitchen, you can see there's a lot of like normal food items, like bar food type stuff. There's a couple of fryers as well as a stove, and then many kegs of alcohol.
Can I just like maybe like go in like a cupboard, maybe like break out like a box of something, just start munching on it?
Yeah, you just open up a box full of like assorted pretzels and the like.
Yeah. And so I'm gonna just sit back here and just kind of munch on like my box of pretzels for right now. Whether I'm trying to figure out if it's safe to go up front, and kind of see what happens.
Tron, at this point, you see driving through the alleyway this police vehicle that you see the lights before you see the vehicle. Are you doing anything to hide, or are you just trying to stay cool, sitting in the corner smoking a cigarette?
Nope, just hanging out as is.
Okay. So as
So real
the,
Not doing anything crazy.
go ahead, Jarble.
So as this is all happening, I don't mind her going and grabbing the food, but I'm going to lock the back doors.
Okay.
And then make my way out to the front to the party and say, why don't we get everybody inside? It's probably for the best. I've seen this before. The people here.
So with hearing him, with him saying locking the back doors, I would have heard the back doors locking.
Yes.
Almost like a key card, like beeping or something.
I got you. So with that, I'm going to, there's no map to the right. Oh, yes, there is. Okay. Well, what, I got a question, dude. Are the shitters right here? Like the entrance?
Yeah,
That's what I thought
yeah,
originally.
yeah. There's a door over there for like disposing of garbage and stuff coming through the bathroom.
Oh, so he's throwing the trash in the shitter? Okay. No, I'm just talking with you. What is this right here?
That is another building.
And is this an alley?
Yes, that is an alley.
Okay. Do you need me to move at speed level, or can I just free roam?
You can just free roam.
All right. Do I want to be involved with this or no?
Send Tron a message saying that they have free zigzags in here.
Yeah, no, nothing to smoke and eat tonight. So, can I? So, if he's hearing sirens and stuff, right? Can I pinpoint the direction they're coming from?
Yeah, the sirens are coming from this direction, and there you can see the lights kind of brightening up the alleyway further down, but you do not see the vehicle as of right now. But it does seem to be heading your direction.
I got you. All right, so is this vehicle here or no?
That is a garbage can. Like an industrial. That's an industrial garbage can.
All right, yes, so automated trash.
Yeah.
So, with that, I how many moves is this? I'm gonna move to right here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make my way off scene.
Okay, so you make your way behind the automated garbage.
Yeah, I didn't want to go too far, just for scenario reasons, I should say.
For sure.
If I have to be drawn back into this.
All right, so you're making your way up there?
Yeah, you get the idea. I don't want to be off scenario, but...
You want to be close enough to act, but far enough away
if
that you don't have to
shit
deal with the
gets- if shit gets,
situation.
yeah.
Got
there
it.
you go.
Okay. So as you get up there and you get behind there, just as you start seeing the vehicle kind of roll through the alley, you want to roll a stealth check?
Yeah, 1 second. Oh, you
1.
motherfucker.
So as you're making your way back there, you trip and fall, kind of sprawled out on the ground as this police vehicle begins pulling up on you, and the window rolls down. So you get about here before the cop car gets here, and the window rolls down, and you see this android man says, "Excuse me, can I talk to you for a second, homeless man?"
With that, I say, yeah, sure, man. I got you. Yeah, what you need, man? I'm just, making my way over here. Jackson, is that you, my man? What's up?
Do not know who Jackson is. I am Officer Reynolds.
Jackson, man, we used to hang out all the time. Why you do this to me, man? What you need, man?
I'm sorry, but have you seen any? We are looking for a group of individuals. I think about 7 of them, who were fleeing a crime scene. Have you seen these individuals?
Jackson, I see some people earlier, and they, I think, if you would just give me a drink, I'll be able to tell you where they went, man.
Can you roll a bluff check?
Yeah.
And you're gonna roll an extra 1d6 for your bluffs.
You said 1d6?
Yep. So 19.
What is that? Yeah.
I'm sorry, sir, but I'm not going to buy you a drink. Obviously you should get yourself some help, though.
Jackson, look, hear me out, man. Okay, look, Jackson, we go back a long time, man. I'm gonna say you this. Look, I think they went that way, and I point north.
Okay.
Northeast, actually, into this direction.
All right.
And at this. All right, so I'm next to. Is this sewer cap closed or no?
It is closed. Yes.
Fuck. All right. We'll try and so I'm gonna try and buy some time for them. Where the fuck is my inventory?
I'm gonna take out more trash and
Okay.
pop out the back door.
Yeah, you pop out the back door with a couple bags. You see this cop car, and you see one of the individuals that you had invited in, who is currently acting inebriated and is having a conversation with this police officer.
When he opens that door, I want to let me ask you: are they looking towards him or no?
No,
or
they're
me?
looking at you.
Jackson, I know what to tell you, man. I think I heard them go, northeast, man. I don't know. They were talking about all this stuff, and they had some bug lady with them, right? This bug lady, she just got her big old boobies, and she just went, woo, look at me. Trying to hope that they just kind of roll their eyes and look around.
Yeah, that's exactly what they do. They're now like frustrated with the interaction because it has not been very helpful at all.
Are they still looking at me or no?
They look like they're rolling up their window and about to drive off.
All right. With that, I throw the broken bottle this way.
Okay.
Well, I can't do it, but up northeast,
Right.
or northwest, I should say. Towards, I guess this is like a warehouse or something.
Yeah, it is a warehouse of some sort.
All right. Yeah. So I throw it back over there where these trash cans are when they're not looking. So I guess sleight of hand.
Yep. Roll sleight of hand. Are you just trying to get rid of evidence?
No, just trying to distract them from fucking Mushroom Man.
Okay. Yeah, you throw the bottle over, It shatters against some of the crates and bins and that part of the alley.
At the same time that happens, I want to turn away and be like, just like I'm meandering off, looking at the ground, mulling to myself about some lotto tickets.
Okay.
And then begin walking off.
Yeah, as you begin walking, the vehicle also begins driving off, kind of just trying to get out of the situation that they got themselves in. Yarble, you throw the bags and the large industrial bin, watching part of this interaction. So the cops are now turning out of the alleyway and back onto one of the main streets.
Yarble is going to, I guess, glance at this man in front of me.
Okay.
This creature. Not say a word, take out the trash, be walking back in, and intentionally leave this back door propped. But no words exchanged.
Okay.
And I'll make my way back to the bar head.
So Tron, you see as he enters back in, he leaves the door propped open a little bit. So as you are all sitting in the bar, you see Yarble return from wherever he was going at the time. Drinks as well as food is served to you guys on the house. It's not the best of quality, but it's suitable and edible.
What is
Zugga thinks it's
this
great.
right here?
There's a locked door right there. Do you want to mess with that locked door, Nodaro?
I mean, first I'm kind of going to look around, see if there's anyone looking, and since there's no one else in the room, I'm gonna just slowly stroll over there, start looking at the door, try open it. Ultimately, yes, I do want to get the door opened, but I want to kind of, try not make it obvious, make sure there's no one in watching me.
Okay. So as you are fiddling with the door, there is a light up towards the top corner that goes red. Yarble, you immediately get a message on your personal comm that somebody is trying to enter your personal chambers.
Okay. I'm gonna, without saying anything to anybody there, or I'm gonna notify my barkeep. With like a sigh, and I'm gonna gesture with my eyes. One moment.
Yeah,
And I'm just gonna walk back. And I'm gonna walk into the back.
Okay, as you walk back there, you see Nodaro has like jacked into your main like electronic system and is currently trying to hack her way through this your locked door that leads down into your personal living quarters.
Dr. Yarble is going to kind of lift up a little bit of his, or push aside maybe his apron a little bit to brandish his injector pistol, and he's going to say, "That would be not necessary. I suggest you either leave the back door, through the back door, or join your party, miss."
Look, I'm sorry, I'm just looking around. I have a fascination with locked doors. My bad, didn't mean no offense.
Well, with
I'm gonna
haste.
I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna walk by him to go towards the bar, and as I walk by him, I'm just gonna be like, I guess I'll go join them at the bar. Well, I'm
Okay.
still like showing my face full of pretzels.
Okay. As you join him back at the bar. So Yarble, looking at your door and looking at the security information, it doesn't look like she had enough time to fully hack into anything. So currently your living quarters are still secure.
Okay. I believe I have an ability to conjure up some food in some manner, if I recall.
Yeah, using your biohacking kit, you can use that to make food that could implore benefits on whoever you're trying to use it on.
Okay. I'm gonna grab whatever the snacks that she was eating.
The pretzels?
Yeah, that was it, pretzels.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna bring those with me as we go back to the bar, and
Okay.
I can formally address everyone again.
So you guys see Yarble come back out, quickly following behind Nodaro, carrying a bag of pretzel, or a box of assorted pretzels.
I'm gonna hand them to the barkeep just to distribute them.
Yeah, he
and kind of
begins
address
filling
the group.
bowls and then begins to spread the bowls throughout the bar, put them at different tables.
Ooh, pretzels, delicious.
So, glancing at the group, I'm gonna say, well, that was somewhat typical, I guess, here. The name's Yarble. Welcome to my humble little bar. You're welcome to eat, but keep to yourself. A lot of whispers come through here, and some of the people here may not take kindly to strangers.
This is not out won't give you any trouble.
Your robot friend, he's something I haven't seen in a while. It's very difficult for me to understand. Perhaps someone else could be of communication for me.
Did this bug-eyed one give you any trouble?
Sure,
Nobody
yeah.
is Go ahead.
Let me interject here. My friend sometimes has problems speaking. He's just asking if any of these furballs gave me some trouble. I'm Chinook. These are my companions. Do appreciate the hospitality. So anything we could do for you, please let me know.
No trouble that I can't handle. Again, business is business. And the people who come here are my business.
Of course. We're just waiting for, as you know, things kind of de-escalate a bit, so we can just be on our way and we'll be out of here. So, don't mean to intrude, don't mean to cause trouble, but definitely appreciate the assistance.
None of my business, but I don't see a large group as yourself in such haste around here. I don't believe I know all of you or recognize all of you. I don't believe I've seen any of you before. What brings you
because we're
to
new.
this area? All right, new.
Mostly here for the scenery, trying new stuff. Find people?
Looks at Chinook, unsure all of a sudden what she should be saying.
Yeah, we're just passing through, taking in the sights. A friend that recommended this area.
Well, you're more than welcome to be here. I've heard lately, more recently, a large group of people made it into the station and seemed to stir the pot a little bit.
Are you
Wouldn't
okay?
happen to be you, is it?
You guys
I
see
would
as Yarble coughs, you see like some like visible spores come out just in the general vicinity of his mouth.
That can't be healthy.
You wouldn't happen to know those groups or that group of people that has been causing turmoil in our area?
I wouldn't know what you speak of.
I only hear whispers. A lot of the people who come here, their professions are not quite typical. I do know a lot. And if I had to bet, I may know you are the group stirring this pot.
That may or may not be us, but we're just in search of a particular rodent that's been giving us some trouble.
Is my barkeep a rodent?
Your barkeep is a Yosoki, yes.
Okay. I'm definitely gonna kind of look at him and raise my bungle equivalent eyebrow.
I swear, boss,
What-
it's not me. It's not me, boss. I swear.
I do have a question, look.
Yes.
So if someone was to kind of blow some spice in his face, would that make him more willing to talk? Or maybe give up information without us admitting that we're that group?
Like if you were to throw some spice at him?
Yeah.
I mean, an inebriated person would be more willing to give up information, yes.
Okay, without necessarily wanting us to be fully truthful on our part?
Yes, but you, with your check earlier to recognize what a Hortus was, and your background and everything, you would be aware that Hortuses are immune to poisons and stuff. That would include spice. Like they cannot get high off of spice or anything like that.
Okay. Alright. Does this bar have any rooms upstairs where we can maybe lay low out of, eyes of the public? So we're not in this open bar, maybe like a private room, we can go hang out for a couple hours? Or is this all we have is downstairs in the bar?
With me being addicted to spice, would I have a sixth sense of like, holy shit, I feel like there's card cutting happening? Can I sense the direction?
Can you sense? Roll a perception check.
All right. I get up there, shit's going down. Just throwing this out.
18.
Oh.
You, with your keen hearing and sense of smell, you do hear the familiar rat-a-tatting of a hard plastic card against a table, like they're cutting up lines of some sort of drug from the interior.
With that, I throw not one but two hands up to the side of my head and start looking around, trying to figure out the direction.
It's coming from inside the bar.
Holy shit! I have tingles all over. Peanut butter and crack? I gotta go!
The rest of you have also noticed that there are a multitude of tables in here where they are currently like actively doing spice and other drugs.
I started looking for an entrance into the building.
Yeah, you saw
frantically.
You saw him prop this door open for you.
And I peer inside. Do I see anything inside the shitter room?
You see an empty bathroom. You do see a little bit on the bathroom counter. You see a little bit of spice residue, not enough to get you high though.
I pass. Is it clean or no?
Yarble,
If I-
how
Absolutely
clean is your
not.
bathroom? Yeah, it's
I
absolutely
know-
filthy.
Absolutely not.
You see
I don't know
little
who this
thickets.
voice
You
is,
see little
but I look at
thickets
the
and-
spice and I try to decide if what I'm seeing is enough clean cut for me. Somebody who's done well. I'm taking your talking right here, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I look at the spice and try and decide if it's clean cut or it's mixed with something else.
It's definitely mixed with something else, and this is a spice that you're not too familiar with. Your homeworld is known for red and yellow spice. This is blue spice, so it's a little bit of a rare variety, but it's definitely cut with some other stuff.
All right, so what I'm gonna do is, I know my character's backstory is kind of addicted. I guess what I'll do is I'll just roll a 50-50, dude.
All right, roll,
So
roll a
I'll
d4, odds and evens, so you can dictate what odds or evens means for you. But I would just roll a d4.
You said d4, right?
Yeah.
Even, I go for it. Odd, I pass it off and say, this looks like trash. Moving on.
I will
Just
say
single.
there are like specific like patches and thickets of mushrooms and other fungus growing in this bathroom, along with the other assorted filth.
No, dude, I got this. Trust me. Mushrooms, drugs on the floor, I've done worse. All right, so you said, just to clarify, D4 even, I'm going for a D4 odd, no, right?
Yep.
Just a single D4.
Yep, single d4.
All right, here we go.
2.
So,
You're going
all right,
for
so,
it.
Yeah, going for it. All right, so how much is there?
There's definitely not enough to get you high, but there's enough that, like, as you begin to snort up the little bit of lines remaining on the counter, picking up more than what it's cut with and the spice itself. But you don't care at this point. Just the small little fix that gives you, like, leaves you craving more.
Got you. With that, I look around the room and I see mushrooms, you said?
Yeah, there's mushrooms growing, like, on the walls and on the floors.
I'm trying to play this out story. Give me 1 second.
While he's doing that, I tell him that we're not looking for your friend there. The rodent we're looking for is all tipped. He runs guns. Usually out of Beaufort too. But we caught him running over here.
All Tipton, eh?
So with that, I want to know, are any of the mushrooms glowing or, I guess, dusting? Or would I know if they are young mushrooms, not fully developed?
Roll a life science check.
All right. Oh, god damn it. Okay, well, whatever.
From what you know, the little bit that you do know about mushrooms, you see that most of these mushrooms, there's a healthy mix of, like, full-grown and newly, new spores and stuff that are spreading throughout and growing smaller adolescent mushrooms. There's a couple mushrooms in here that would probably have psychedelic effects. If you wanted to grab or consume or whatever you would want to do.
I don't want to consume. I want to grab psychedelic. Only psychedelic, nothing more.
Okay, so you can put in your equipment that you have. I'll say you have 15 grams that you can grab of psychedelic mushrooms.
Are these, just to verify for descriptive reasons, are these spore based that I could but dust these in somebody's face?
You could crush them up and dust them into somebody's face.
Does that require an action?
If you crushed them up before, you can throw them in someone's face with an action. If you're crushing them up on the spot, then yeah, it would take an action to crush it up and then an action to throw.
Understood. And you said 15 grams?
Yep, 15 grams.
All right. I grab the 15 grams, put them in my pocket, and begin to make my way through the door towards into. I would not know where anyone else is. Well, no, I would assume I would see them like at this corner as I come out the bathroom.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna make my way not fully, but to right here, and then that's me.
Okay. So, Dr. Garble, you hear him mention Stall Tipton, and you've recently heard this name kind of whispered throughout the area of which you live in.
So yeah, retconning back, I would have responded with Stall Tipton. I'm not sure if I've ever heard of him before.
Little rodent looking guy about this tall.
I want to look at my bartender again.
I swear, boss, it's not me, I swear. I've been good. You gave me this job, you told me to keep my nose clean, I've done it.
Zaga tries to pull out her tablet to show him a picture and then realizes it's still broken.
Yeah,
and
it's
begins
this.
working on it.
Yeah, the entire screen is cracked. You can go ahead and roll a engineering check.
What's the bartender's name again?
The bartender's name is Tommy.
Tommy Ripton.
Another one?
Yeah, Tommy Ripton.
I got another one.
Oh my gosh, Zaga. As you
The battery
begin,
said it doesn't even
as you
turn on.
begin working on the tablet, you get one of your screwdrivers in, like you're about to pop off the screen, and as you do, Beep Boop kind of like nudges forward almost, like trying to comfort you in your moment of like realizing that your tablet is broken. And as he does, the screwdriver jams into the charging socket, and it shorts out the entire device.
Oh, that is not good. Oh, wow. Oh dear, that's... Okay, well, this might get better and better.
I just sit there holding it, figure out what to do with it.
That's unfortunate. Maybe you have a picture of Stall somewhere.
All my stuff is on this tablet. Everything. I don't even know if I backed it up recently.
But I want to ask.
Since I've dealt with Stall Tipton before, would I recognize, or is there something recognizable on him that I would be able to call out?
Yeah, so you know that Stall Tipton is about 4'6". He's rather large for a Yosoki. He's also pretty rotund. He has a very round frame, wiry, kind of whitish brown hair, and he is missing an eye. So there's just a slashing scar that goes through his right eye.
And then looking at this bartender.
This bartender's a pale white, like maybe 4 feet at max. Very slender, it's like slender and toned frame. This is definitely not Stall Tipton.
Okay.
I'm gonna look over at Tommy and say, you remember somebody of your kind? Do you remember seeing anyone?
Okay, wait. So now, if you're a Yosoki, you just know all other Yosoki. Is that how it's gonna be? Do I assume that the Shirin lady here knows all other Shirin?
I look up and was like, Tommy? Jimmy, is that you, Tommy? Jimmy? I hear it from across the room and make my way to the edge of the bar right here. Not right there, but you know.
Right.
There we go.
I would like to preface this with that's actually factually racist to assume that I would know this Stall Tipton just because I am also in fact a Yosoki.
I'm going to chuckle. You know, I know a lot of my kind, and I'm gonna wipe my mouth and
Yeah.
say, I like to make sure I know my kind.
Yeah, as you do this, Tommy seems genuinely terrified, and the rest of you at the bar can all see like this interaction, which doesn't make sense to you. But when Yarble says this to Tommy like genuinely like just pales down and kind of backs away for a moment.
I'm gonna put both hands on the bar table, and I'm gonna say, I've heard dissonant whispers of a so-called Stall Tipton. I may know whereabouts of a lot of people, but they come with a price.
What sort of payment are you looking for?
That rowboat that you have, that robot over there, it's a nice machine.
Wait a second, is he talking about Beep Boop?
Are you talking about the small tank?
Yeah.
Okay.
What about it do you like? You like his wheels or his tracks? I can tell you where to buy some. They're a pretty well-known brand.
Just to check, is Zugga and Bebo up here, or are they down at the bar, down here?
We're sitting at the bar, I think.
Okay. We'll move your character tokens up there. Yeah, they are sitting at the bar.
Yeah, we're sitting right here.
No, I got you. No, up here, you were up here for me. That's what I was asking.
Oh,
If I had line of sight, I got you. Okay.
Would I know what kind of race Zugga is?
Yeah, she is a Skinnermander. They are
Right.
lesser relatives of the Vesk, which are a lizard-like people. So they're basically like little furry lizards. They're pretty common. You see them around quite often. They live in a specific neighborhood in the Spikes, which are the outer zones of Absalom Station. Not quite the slums. It's more of like the technological back alleys, basically, is where you'll find most Skinnermanders.
I could use the parts from your Beep Boop for some of my work, and I don't believe I've ever tasted I don't think I've ever seen my experiment. The parts would do. The parts would do from the Beep Boop.
I guess I'm confused. Do you want me to tell you where to buy the parts, or do you want his parts? Because you can't have his parts. I need his parts for him. Literally just fixed them up. I guess his pants feels like yesterday, but this is a fresh rebuild, and I'm not keen to just start parting them out right now.
Understood. Perhaps some credits to purchase said parts would be in order.
Yeah, we could probably do that. I don't see any harm with that.
I'm curious what kind of experiments he's trying to do.
I mean, if you're interested, our friend over there might have a severed arm he might be able to throw in.
I'll take the flesh and the corn. For what information I have,
Wait, whose flesh?
yours?
When was is my flesh in the bargain?
No. My four-armed friend over there across the bar, he has a couple of extra limbs he has acquired.
Forgive me.
I'm not sure about their freshness. They may be a little ripe, but I'll take them.
That is quite all right.
At this point, Tron, when you were standing over there, Tommy came closer, and it's...
Oh shit, I just realized muted. Oh fuck. Okay. No, go ahead, Luke.
Okay, so while you were still at the bar, Tommy came over, genuinely recognizing you. He says, Tron, is that you? I haven't seen you since you had 6 ounces of fucking spice shoved up your keister trying to get off of Wrexham 5?
Give me a second. So who am I talking to? The rat or
The rat.
The rat. Okay. Give me a second.
I'm going to address the group.
Yeah, go ahead.
200 credits in the arm. And I can give you your information.
Long as it's not my arm, that sounds like a deal.
No, sweetheart. The severed arm is fine. I'll eat you later. I mean, we can talk later.
I'm starting to feel familiar.
I slide
Vines.
I slide the Yarble credit stick with 200 credits on it.
Okay.
Let me know when that scenario is over.
They also need a severed arm from you.
I also need the severed arm.
Tron.
Move that forearm you got over there. We'll get you another one later.
So hold on, I'm not sure what's going on right now. So John, were you talking to me to say slide him the arm, or?
Yeah, we all were. He wants to take a deal, so we're giving 200 credits, and he wants one of the severed arms you got.
All right, so I'm not close enough to hear what's going on. So what I'm gonna do is this rat guy right here. You said that's Tommy or Timmy or whatever, right?
Tommy, yeah.
I got you. All right. I'm gonna take the arm and I'm gonna slap him in the face and say, "Oh, Pepsi, I ain't seen you in a while, man. I'm over here talking to the Coke Zero. I gotta go, man. I'll see you later," and slap him one more time.
Okay, so you slap him twice in the face with the arm.
Yeah, I would have not been close enough to hear what they were saying unless they were on intercom.
Well, they were yelling at you across the bar to give an arm up.
I got you. I didn't hear the yelling, so I did what I said.
Okay.
And I move over here to this girl on this side.
Mm-hmm. She currently looks over at you. She's enjoying a beverage. She looks up and says, can I help you?
Yeah, I take that severed arm while holding it and wrap it around her like I've got a, I don't know how to describe that. Like a yardstick with an arm wrapped around her and say, "Hey, how's it going there? You Pep Zero, how's it going?"
All right. Does a 17 hit your AC?
Did she shoot me?
She is shooting you. Yes. You just put a severed arm around her.
Okay. Well, I guess it's all out. All right. You said 17, right?
Yeah.
Where the hell's my AC?
If you click on your character, it should be the green circle for the energy AC.
Oh, I got you. No, it's a 14.
Okay, so as you put the severed arm around her, she goes, "Get the hell off me!" and then fires her gun into your thigh. You take 4 points of damage as the laser pistol leaves a burning hole in your thigh.
I got you. With that, I want to say, since we're rolling into combat, I want to. So let me ask you this: is this dual moves or is this a full attack that I can do?
If you're not moving, you can do a full attack.
So let me ask you: entering with her around the arm, is that a full attack or?
That was not part of the combat yet. So the combat
Right, yeah,
started
so I'm
when
gonna do
she
a full
shoots you.
attack. I'm gonna shoot one shot into the side of her head, and then I'm gonna do the other into the rat.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a full attack.
Yeah, I got you. Goddamn shit everywhere.
So the first shot misses her.
Oh, this is working against me. My shit is not leveled up. Okay.
No, your shit is leveled up now. We did your attack and stuff wouldn't have gone up when you leveled up.
I got you. Okay.
Let's see. So the 13 misses her. You miss her as she ducks down, dodging your blaster bolt. The 20 does hit Tommy behind the bar. It does not kill him though, with just being 2 damage. He turns up and he has a burn hole in one of his shoulders. And I guess everybody roll initiative. Make sure to click on your token before you roll.
If you think about it, it's kind of raw, dude.
So,
getting burn holes through them.
Question for you,
Uh-huh.
Luke. So seeing this, I mean, we don't necessarily, or at least my character doesn't necessarily agree with what's going on. Can I try just to stop him from continuing what he's doing?
Yeah, how do you want to stop him?
How far am I? Does my mage hand thing reach?
Let's see, how far does your mage hand go?
Here, I'll look it up. I think it just said close.
I think close is within 30 feet. Let me make sure. So close is 25 feet plus 5 feet for every caster level you have. So 35 feet is the range of your mage hand.
Well, I just gotta move in a little bit closer. So I'll move up.
Okay.
And I will attempt to use my my psychokinetic hand here.
So is
Just
he
push him away,
using-
knock him over.
So hold on, is he moving and then using that causing a half?
So it's a spell. So he's using his move action and then he's using his standard action to do a spell. But this is going to take place right before combat starts because he's not trying to do full combat. He is trying to stop a combat. So depending on how this goes,
Wouldn't everybody currently be in initiative?
everyone is about to be. So he's going to do this one action and then it'll go into full initiative order. Okay, what are you trying to do with your psychokinetic hand, Chris?
Essentially just trying to push him over to get him to stop. Or actually, you know what? Let me try to hold him in place. How about that? So he can't move or do anything.
I'm gonna
Okay.
shoot this motherfucker ice cream truck. God damn it! We'll shoot you, bitch.
Okay, so I
Real quick
need.
question.
Yep, go ahead.
Does my syringe stick, can I use that in any way to heal Tommy immediately after he gets shot? Not in a...
So
Or am I able to give him something to ignore pain?
Yeah, so I believe you do have, if you look in your abilities, your biohacks, you have your basic booster and you also have your anesthetic booster. Your anesthetic booster will allow him to ignore pain. And
Okay.
so if you click on your token and then go up to the top of your sheet, there's a little initiative button. So if you click that, that'll put you in the initiative order. After you click
I'm
on
not
your
so much
token.
trying to get into initiative. My reaction to what I wanted to do would be to walk over to Tommy or slam my fist on the table to kind of get everyone's attention
Mhm.
and walk over to Tommy and hit him with that very subtly, in the back.
Okay.
and then say something.
All right, so what does your anesthetic booster do? Okay, so yeah, it gives them +2 enhancement bonus, saving throws against pain effects, and a damage resistance of 1. Okay, so we'll get right to that after I need Tron to make an athletics check versus Ice Cream Sandwich. I need you to also make an athletics check, so to try to hold him with your psychokinetic hand.
Alright, athletics.
Yeah. 15. So as you throw your psychokinetic hand across, you try to push him and hold him, and Tron is able to break free from the psychokinetic hand.
But I feel when he does that, make another shot at Tommy.
Yeah, let's go into initiative order. Can I go ahead and have everyone roll initiative?
Basically, what I'm trying to do is an Overwatch. When I felt that happen, I want to do an Overwatch ability on him.
Okay. Here. What Overwatch ability are you trying to do?
No, I'm saying essentially an Overwatch, as in I felt that happen, and I'm doing a reactionary shot on Tommy.
Okay, go ahead and roll a single attack, so it's not a full attack.
All right, just a single. All right. Just in either one of the pistols, right?
Yep.
Or could I do a grenade?
I mean, you can throw a grenade if you would like.
For story's sake, I'm gonna just do a single shot laser pistol.
Okay.
On actually, no, I won't attack one. Give me a second. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this go a little bit smoother. Instead of shooting this guy, I'm going to make a chance to grapple her, one arm around her neck, and then put one pistol to the side of her head.
Okay.
How about that?
Roll an athletics check versus her acrobatics.
All right.
There's her acrobatics, which is 7, so you grapple her and you have a gun against her head.
I guess if you I don't know, if you want to roll the full initiative, either way, regardless, I'm just gonna hold her right now. I'm not gonna do anything. So
okay, Yarble, you wanted to hit Tommy with the anesthetic booster, and then you wanted to slam your hands on the table and say something.
I guess as this happens, as Tommy gets shot, nobody's gonna know this but me. But you know, I'm going to make a minor effort to try to like ease his pain or save him. No, ease his pain or try to help him a little bit. I don't care if he dies. My next effort is going to be to attempt to kill the person that's sitting at the table that just got shot in the leg. But the party wouldn't know that.
Okay.
So whatever I need to be able to do that eventually.
Who got shot in the leg? Just out of curiosity.
You did.
No, I thought the girl, or no, not the girl. The girl who shot.
Oh, you want to shoot? You want to kill her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, so like I said, Yarble, on your sheet, if you want to click on your token and then click on the initiative button, it's in the top center of your sheet, just to get thrown into initiative order. There you go. And then let's see, Ice Cream Sandwich, Zagar is in there. Vines, are you going into initiative?
Sure.
Okay. I have the initiative order for the other ones. Ron, are you rolling initiative? Oh, you did. No, wait, did you?
I did, but it's for whatever reason it got snuffed out when I think Chinook rolled his, whatever. I'll just roll it again.
Okay. Make sure you click on your token. There you go. Okay.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so first up is in the combat order is ice cream sandwich. What are you doing?
Hmm. I'll try to use the mage hand again. What's not that?
Shit just says C text everywhere. What if I read Braille ice cream?
I'll try to do my psychokinetic hand on him one more time.
Okay. So I need you both to roll athletic checks.
Braille, ice cream. I need you to send that in Braille, please. You said athletic.
Yep, athletics.
Right.
Yeah, so you feel the presence of the psychokinetic hand again, and it pushes you against this table over here.
And I felt myself slap myself with my other 3 hands.
Yeah, and you're being held in place currently.
Yeah, so when that happens, I tell him.
All this nonsense.
Is that all you're doing, Chris?
Yeah.
Okay, so after ice cream sandwich, it is Chinook.
All right. I walk over here and I tell this person over here to just calm down, just lower your weapon. I kind of like put my hand on the gun to lower it down. Just not doing anything stupid here.
Okay, roll a diplomacy check. 15. Yeah, as you put your hand on her gun, she scared almost because she was just being held, grappled and held at gunpoint just a moment ago, but she begins lowering her gun as she looks up at you, and your hand gets placed on top of it. I don't want any trouble, but he started it.
Nope, you're absolutely right. I'm sorry. I apologize. And I order a round of drinks for our tables. Let's just put our guns away, and the next round of drinks are on me.
Okay, so she begins putting her guns around. Prawn, it is your turn. You're currently being held. What are you doing? As he offers to buy everyone a round of drinks and for everything to calm down.
What do I need to roll to get out of his hold and then basically shoot her?
Opposing athletic checks to get out of the hold.
Gotcha. If I look at her, how is she looking?
She's looking scared, but she hasn't actually been harmed yet because you missed her with the first shot.
How is John looking?
John's
emotional. Well, Chinook looking emotional.
That's Chinook. How do you look?
Emotional. I don't know. Cool, calm, and collected as always.
I got you. So what I'm going to do is grip her tighter and then point the blaster to his face.
So you were actually pushed away from her.
Oh yeah.
So
I got you.
you have to roll an athletics check to get out of the hold that you're currently in.
I got you. So what I'm gonna do is throw out that from doing what I found in the bathroom. I'm going to roll to try and break vending machines hold. Re-grapple her while pointing one blaster at Chinook, and then go from there.
Okay, roll an athletics check. Ice cream sandwich, also roll an athletics check. Yeah, you managed to break out of the grapple.
Do you need to roll again to?
Yeah, you'd have to
get
roll
towards-
another athletics check to grapple her again.
Well, is it her or to point at Chinook?
If you wanted to grapple her before you pointed at Chinook,
Yeah,
then,
I got you.
then you would need to roll an athletics check.
God damn, she just kung fu karate chop me.
She also rolled a 7. So as you go to grapple her, she kind of like pushes you away and managed to get a little bit further away. Are you still pointing your gun at Chinook? That's all your actions this turn. You can still point the gun at him, but you wouldn't be able to fire it until your next turn.
Yeah, no, I got you. Let me ask you, if I use double instead of single-handed, if I use double-handed, how's that go for? I guess steady, basically steady aim. I would say.
So if you spent your action on one of your turns to steady your aim, then on your next turn you would have an advantage on the attack.
But I have 0 actions left. Correct?
Yeah, you have 0 actions left this round. But you can still like point the gun at somebody.
What? Well, sorry. Technically, I would have movement.
Yeah, you still have like 25 feet of movement.
All right, so I'm gonna go here, and then I'm gonna point it directly at Chinook, and single-handed though, with semi-confidence, and then leave it at that.
Okay. Vines, are you doing anything?
I don't think so.
Okay. Zaga, are you doing anything?
So I'm pretty far away watching.
Yeah.
I guess mostly Zaga would be confused by Tron acting out. She probably.
What's going on? Why is he being so weird? Why are we fighting people? We're trying to not get noticed over here, Tron. What's going on?
And can Zaga do a perception check from why he's acting weird?
Yeah, so you can do a sense motive. It's a 15. Tron, do you want to describe to her like what she would notice about you, why you might be doing what you're doing?
What is the color of the powder? I mean, I'm envisioning like white crack.
Are you talking about the spice that you did?
Yeah, I never did hear what the color of the spice was.
It was a bright blue.
Bright blue. Damn, I'm like kind of grayish bluish.
So Zaga, he seems to be inebriated.
No, not that. I'm trying to make it so she can't tell directly. She sees. So here, how about this? All right, Jenna, how about this? Zugga sees my eyes are kind of widened and not. They're kind of like all over the place. They're not centrally focusing on one thing at a time. They're just
They
kind of
keep darting
bouncing
all over the place.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
Guys,
that's what she sees, and she sees my hand tremble.
Guys, I think there's something wrong with him. He seems... Maybe he's poisoned. He doesn't look good.
Whatever he
I
is,
still
he
have
needs
a
to point that
shot
fucking gun
grenade.
out of my face.
Well, with
I do
that,
have a shot.
I tighten the grip towards Chinook.
Okay, Nadaro, what are you doing?
I'm just kind of just standing here, just trying to, I guess, digest like what the hell is going on.
Okay.
Let me think. What am I doing? I don't know. I'm just kind of gonna stand here right now, just kind of like, what in the world? And I'm just gonna end my turn right now.
Okay, and Dr. Yarble, what are you doing?
In
Well-
terms of a line of sight, let's say I had a pistol or something and I wanted to shoot it at Tron. Is that something that would be partial cover with
So-
LOS?
So he would have partial cover right now because of Schnook.
Okay. And let's see. The range is not that far. I wouldn't be able to shoot him from where I'm at.
Let me ask you this: with him saying that, how does Overwatch work? Could I grapple Chinook to use as a shield fully?
You wouldn't be able to do that on this round because your reaction would come back
on
when
the
it
next,
comes
I
back to
gotcha,
your
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, go for it. Shoot.
So yeah, you
So
would
I don't
have to
wanna-
you would have to move from where you are
Okay.
to be able to hit him.
You're definitely gonna shoot somebody.
Where would I have to move?
Let's see. What's the range on
Where can I?
your What's the range on your weapon?
30. I think it's 30 feet.
Okay.
30 feet. I think.
So you would have to move.
No, it's
You'd have to
40
move at
feet.
least. Oh, it's 40 feet.
Yeah. Could I move next to Tommy?
Yeah, if you move next to Tommy, you would be close enough.
Okay, addressing the group as this is happening, I'm gonna say, I mean you no harm. This merely is to keep everything settled. It does no damage, but I could attempt to calm this man. And I'm gonna move next to Tommy, pull out my injector pistol, and feed a anesthetic inhibitor into it and point it at Tron.
While he's saying that, I would be close enough to hear that, correct?
How loud are you speaking?
Normal speaking voice. I would say, if it was my opinion, from the distance he is compared to where the bar is, and the bar's loud and commotion's going on, he wouldn't hear me.
Okay, so you do not hear this, Ron.
Okay.
The people directly at the bar would be able to hear him.
But I would
Yeah.
see him moving forward, correct?
Yes.
You'd see me pointing a gun at you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so if you want to go ahead and fire, Tron, you'll have a +2 to your AC.
I don't know if I want to fire it.
Oh, okay, that's up to you.
I kind of want to roll a diplomacy check with the gesture.
Diplomacy towards Tron.
Towards Tron, and then just kind of a recognition showing the group that my intentions are merely neutral and just want to quell everything. That made them aware that I don't want to harm him. I just want to calm him.
Okay, go ahead and roll a diplomacy check.
Hmm.
24. So to combat a diplomacy check, anyone who wants to combat the diplomacy check would need to roll sense motive.
No one?
Yeah, even if I wanted to, I couldn't do that.
I was gonna say we wouldn't hear it anyways. I don't think, John.
This would be anybody at the bar who questions my intentions.
Yep.
John, don't worry. We're going into combat in a second.
I will roll it because I'm still unsure if
Okay.
this is like a trap or something else.
That makes sense.
And I have an issue of trusting people.
John.
Zugga trusts him wholeheartedly.
Damn,
that sounds like a
what?
great idea.
Jesus Christ, Michelle actually would have rolled.
So with your sense motive, Dr. Yarble, are your intentions like exactly how you described them? Or are you hiding something underneath your intentions?
With the establishment, the way it is, I'm familiar with situations like this arising amongst others, and this is how I run my business. And if you guys disturb it and police are alerted to come here and they find secrets that I may have, I get in trouble. My intentions are to stop the quarrel that's taking place wholeheartedly and bring back, to use it loosely, peace amongst the establishment. So I am being honest, truthful, and my intentions are merely to calm him. And when they observed me put that inhibitor in, I wonder, I don't know, but if they recognize that it's an inhibitor, or if they recognize the pistol being an injection pistol and not a lethal attack.
They would recognize the injection pistol. They might not understand the whole inhibitor thing. None of them are like full-fledged doctors or anything like that.
Let me ask you this. So let me ask you this, Luke. Would I see him load something into his, I guess, shooter, his pistol?
Yeah, you saw him load a vial of some sort into the injection pistol.
Let's.
Whose turn is it right now?
I don't know so much that we're actually.
It's technically Dr. Yarble's turn. This is all as a reaction of what Dr. Yarble is doing. However, before
I'm basically holding my action.
Yeah, before you decide what you're gonna do, Tron, if you're wanting to do something in reaction to this, we are at
essentially
time.
yes, correct. I'm going in reaction to what he.
Yes.
Essentially, I want to go in reaction what his next moves are.
Okay, so we are at time, so we will go ahead and leave off here. Thanks everybody for watching. Hopefully, you come back to see us again. Had to talk to Free Range separately to see if maybe he can make it back in for the next session. But either way, 100%. There we go.
I'll be there.
But I hope everyone had a very nice night, and hopefully your nights only get better from here. So come and see us again next week. Next weekend, you can check our Twitter at Caymans_rejects for any updates. Also, all of that information is in our About page. We even have a calendar down there. I believe we're streaming Baldur's Gate tomorrow night. Is that right, John?
Yep, tomorrow night, Baldur's Gate.
Yep, 8 p.m. EST. Or for people who live in the real time zone, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we hope to see you all again. So everyone have a very good night. I don't know if we might raid somebody, John.
Yeah, let's take a look. See who is up.
Okay, so please stick around for the raid, and like I said, hope everyone has a great night.